Okay. Bullets, so I don't run out.
A lot of fresh blood in the talent.
Come on, Ollie, just lay down. Just don't touch the keyboard.
Not sure how I feel about
The others appear to be acclimatizing.
So you just been liberated? What do now? I like my own anti-products. Okay.
Acclimatizing well to this purpose. Well, hello. You appear burning with purpose. Is everything all right? Has something occurred?
Says you can get me into Vox Relay.
Judging by the waves of consternation wafting off of you, your other options must have failed. Yes, I know of a means in, but you must do something for me there.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Even though I no longer am of the Protectorate, I do care for its subjects. I'll prepare a writ of conscription to allow you entry to the Vox Relay. While most would refuse my authorization, the sentry assigned to the gate once lived in Westport. Sentry second-class layman. Show the writ as proof I have conscripted you into my employ. Use it to press service on my behalf, and she will let you in.
What do you want done?
Once you're inside, there's someone else you should show it to. You do that and say what I tell you. It saved many lives. The Vox Relay is, to my mind, a time bomb. Brigadier Montelli's lost his way. Now all manner of chaos is raging there. I've heard tell he's even resorted to extra-legal executions. Madness, I tell you. A brigadier doesn't act as judge, jury, and executioner. That's an arbiter's job. And even then, they're enforcing existing protectorate law.
Alright, what do you want me to do?
Marshal Corbin. As with all my subjects, I have been there when he needed me. I trust we can call on him now to do his part. Seek him out at the Vox Relay. Conscript him with the writ. And this is important. You must convince him to kill Montelli. Corbin will want to talk him down, to take him into custody, to message superiors outside the facility beforehand. We cannot allow any of that to happen.
Why not?
If Corbin becomes the highest-ranking officer alive, no one will be able to contradict his accounting of events. The Protectorate execute connivers and schemers. Corbin must appear forced to take down Montelli in the moment. It cannot feel like a plotted coup. That will have to do, I suppose. Here is the writ. Farewell now.
Neat. Okay, so region. It looks like I just follow this road up there. Oh,
You ever find yourself with too much disposable income? I got plenty of ideas on how to...
map, region, journal, map. Fuck you. Okay, they're in the same fucking area. That's good. And that's... Oh, this must be the relay. That's... Okay. Alright.
No signs of corrosion. Exhaust manifold still warm.
How do you protect your...
Come on, baby.
I'm gonna go up this road and then go left.
Money-making opportunity.
Ask them defectors if they miss anything about Protectorate life.
10 bits, they said community.
Yep.
Community.
Community.
Ready to waste them. On your command.
Where are you? Where are you? I hear him somewhere. Sorry, I wish we can see this shimmer. They're just perfectly invisible.
Schultz went where? Six alive. Schultz! Anyone got lamps on Schultz? Anyone? Void be damned. Sallying into the wire like that with nary a wish in her pocket? What was she thinking? Did I not make clear our orders to hold the line here regardless of provocation? Should my instructions have been more robust? Perhaps assisted by pictures?
I'm afraid there's more bad news, Commander. She also took Scrabbles, sir.
Would that he'd done her more good. Seems Calamity has claimed 2 good soldiers today. You there. I don't normally sanction nameless passers-by giving ear to my private discourse. That right. Earth Directorate. Not many would claim such affiliation these days. None from Arcadia have the knowledge to lie about it. What's your business at the Vox? Sounds serious. Were it in my power to offer aid, you'd have it. Alas. Whatever your purpose, I feel a contractual obligation to warn you against setting a heel past this base. If you go any further, you go alone and at your own peril. No Antes forces are permitted beyond the forward position upon pain of disemployment and possible litigation. Our orders are to sit and mind the store for as long as need be. Foremost, I'd advise seeking a stealthier means of crossing the bridge. A direct approach is likely to repercuss in a hanging cage and a slow death, courtesy of that there warden. Our initial reconnaissance of the bridge indicated a breach in the western wall that could get you inside, though that was months ago. The intel could be outdated now. Schematics we managed to acquire also list an access tunnel on the eastern wall, but be wary of mines between here and there. The wire is full of unexploded ordnance. First Officer Schultz's decision to enter the minefield was not sanctioned, approved, or encouraged. Frankly, I have no idea why she defied orders. Schultz was a good soldier, admirable sense of duty, less than optimal eyesight. Her loss will be felt in this unit. If only she had recognized the merits of our post. By steadfastly holding the line here, we forestall any retribution the Protectorate would seek to inflict upon Fairfield. And we will continue said watch until orders change. I half believed you meant that offer. Unless you weren't being playful. I confess, the challenge of holding the forward position does not satisfy, as might a straight-on tussle. But I would prefer to avoid staining my reputation by participating in such a needless blunder. Carr was, shall we say, non-ambiguous with her orders. Far be it from me to speak poorly of a superior, but I have pondered over her choices as of late. She's been sullen about sharing her strategy, too. Still, however brightly my star burns, I remain in her orbit.
Oh, God.
She is my superior officer. I defied her once, and I received the verbal tanning of a lifetime for it. I'd thank you to affix some ballast to that name when you speak it. Scrabbles has been integral to this unit's success for years. Outsiders may see him as a toy, but we've bled alongside that stuffed sprat. He's damn near family. Schultz obviously knew the risks and hoped he'd protect her through the minefield.
Stuffed animal.
Alas, even Scrabble's power has limits. Still would help morale to get him back, though.
I'll look for him.
I'll pardon your skepticism given your lack of acquaintance, and say only this. Ask not what Scrabbles achieves for us, but what we can achieve with him.
This seems like a cult. I mean, more culty than normal.
Before you depart, a final word. Stay out of the minefield. I won't be the one who answers to Carr when the Protectorate mistake your rootless gallivanting for encroachment.
Thanks, bud. God, this is a fucking minefield. Thank you. I'm gonna save real quick, so when I inevitably fucking step on a mine. Like that.
Commander, medic's orders.
Can you heal me? Okay. Oh, there we go.
No, he went off to relieve himself.
There you go.
I see you haven't gone and blown yourself up yet.
No, I did.
I'll be spaced. Scrabbles! And hardly the worse for wear! You've no grasp of what his return means to this unit. Scrabbles was originally a gift from my daughter. He fought with us
Aww.
during the Consolidation War, and has seen this squad through every hard deployment since leaving Tau Ceti.
Now that's kind of wholesome.
He's
God
also
damn
packed with some of the finest grade stimulants this side of legal.
it. There we go.
Here, for your trouble. Livener like that comes in handy when you're in a pinch.
Thanks, my dude. Oh.
While we appreciate you returning Scrabbles, you'll not provoke me into a course of unwise
Damn.
action if that's your aim.
Think of Scrabble. Think of what you can achieve. Oh, good.
Milver Street's always rambling about signs. Suppose this might fall under one such category. For the sake of discussion, let's say that I agree to this enterprise. Such non-compliance is unlikely to go over well with my direct report. How do you propose I handle Carr? If you've nothing to offer, then please, allow me a moment to ruminate on the solution. Even Carr answers to a higher authority. And given how Auntie Cleo places a greater value on ingenuity, initiative, and forward thinking, that decides it. I'll make a full account of my actions after the bridge has been neutralized and victory secured.
Let's do this.
Forthwith, as soon as we fortify ourselves, of course. Troopers, to me. We need to prepare. Our attack is imminent. We'll pay those bastards back for Schultz. This is what we've been waiting for, troopers. What all those days and nights of trial readied us for. We're delivering death, free of charge. Forward to victory, profits, and the furtherance of Auntie's glorious enterprise.
Is that a 3-barreled shotgun?
As Scrabbles is my witness, we will achieve victory!
With you, Commander.
You there. Keep your hands where I can see.
Show these hellions how Auntie's voice handles off the
Oh, fuck. What's over there? Better than nature? Turn to Ethel? Remember 8 tasks. Oh. Okay.
There they are. Going to investigate. Time to fill our scanty.
Moving to it.
I must expend on these fools. Target down. Got eyes on some no good.
Earning my kill bonus.
Loading surplus rounds.
Quarry found. Taking shelter.
Forever vigilant.
What? I'm in. Oh, ow, ow! Ah, got my crotch!
Looks like a fight. Auto might marginal, Commander.
One way to get through. Probably my most preferred.
Lower the bridge. Shock machine gun. Jesus Christ. Oh, critical chance. And what does this do? Weak point damage. Crit chance, crit damage. Sorry, I just can't do. I gotta go with crits. I'm sorry.
Commander,
That's funny. Like, ooh, dumb. Ooh, dumb again. Ooh, dumb again. And then. How about being auto save when I cross the bridge? Oh no! Is that the autosave that's fucking me? Why would you autosave right there? Yep, it is. Fuck! That is stupid. Why? Why would you fucking save it right when I fucking die, game? Alright, cool. Bridge is going down. New gamer stuff. We'll put the hat on after I deal with everything else.
You've arrived early and set.
We need that to take down the other thing. Okay, so don't be dumb. You know what? Let's not touch that. Let's go help them and then go and get your thing.
Never more content. Never more content.
Prisoner 34989-393A. There is no place for you in the paradox. You are hereby sent.
120. Damn.
Figured this ship would have departed by now. You know how Sentinels are. They take their time with traitors and instigators.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Pushing ahead!
Back again. Thought we were you again. I heard fighting. What's going on?
We're not Protectorate. We're your ticket out of this hotbox. Esculepe sent us.
Esculepe? Zeb sent you? Wait, you're Niles, aren't you? Count on Zeb to go as far as raising the dead to help. But it's too late.
What is this? Limited edition tapestry crew necks. Ooh, I kinda like that cup. Gamer of Thrones. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like that. That's a pretty cool cup.
I gather you haven't noticed the bodies in the pen here.
Oh. The others don't look like they suffered easy deaths. What happened?
Montelli, damn him! He executed March and Pharaoh outright, ranting about traitors. Then the Consul Sentinel arrived to conduct a preliminary interrogation. She tortured us for information. The others didn't survive her enthusiasm for the work. I'm only here because the Consul wants someone brought back to him, alive. Lucky me. The cipher, right. I managed to memorize it before I was nabbed. 02519W. Should help Zeb decode the intelligence we sent him a whole lot faster. Kind of you to offer, but I'm not going anywhere.
If you're too hurt to walk, I'm sure the commander and I could...
No, it's not that. I need the Sentinel to take me onto that transport. I want her to think she's won. And then, just as we leave orbit, I'm going to blow her pretty ship to pieces.
That might just be the most ruthless bait and switch I ever heard. Your friends ought to be proud.
Thanks. Funny what ideas come into your head after losing a molar. I'm no martyr. If there was another way to protect Zebulon and our cell, I'd take it. But if I escape, the Protectorate will pursue me, and everyone I care about will be in danger. I'll make it look like an accident. Mechanical failure. When I was being tortured, I saw some frayed wires near the fuel system. With the right spark, I think I can ignite it.
I have to go on GamerSub's website. I'm gonna take a closer look at these fucking cups. That mouse pad looks kind of sick, not gonna lie.
I have my doubts. Even if she managed to spark a few wires, that ship's bound to have a fire suppression system. It would kick in if there was any real ignition.
What do you propose then?
Not blowing yourself up for starters.
You know how relentless the Protectorate is. But if I die, that's the end of it. The Consul will turn his attention elsewhere, and our cause can continue in the shadows. Please, if you can help me sabotage the transport, then help me. We don't have much time.
Might be I could sabotage the transport from the outside. Make it look like negligent maintenance. What do you think, Commander?
Ooh, I agree with Niles, you shouldn't sacrifice yourself.
The others paid with their blood to protect the cause. How can I be unwilling to do the same?
What, Ollie? What, Ollie?
All right. I'm going to trust you on this, if only because I don't feel my head screwed on quite right at the moment. I just hope you're not wrong. No point in remaining here then, is there? I'll need you to find a way to unlock the gate to this pen. If you can't unlock it through nimble fingers...
He's circling me.
One of those freshly made corpses nearby should have a keycard on them. Talk about prepared. Quickly then, unlock the gate. Well done. I can manage from here. Tell Zeb I'll rendezvous with him later. Once I've identified a safe place to meet. One last request. Don't damage the transport. A lone escapee is already insult, but a Sentinel killed, her transport destroyed. The Protectorate won't ignore such outright injury. Anyway, thank you again. Look after yourselves.
I know what Audra said, but what if she's wrong? I can't help thinking we shouldn't leave without bloodying the Protectorate's nose first. I could still go through with our plan from before. Sabotage the transport, make it look like an accident. Wouldn't be hard. I'm torn. On the one hand, Audra might be right. But when else are we gonna have a chance to take out one of the Consul's lackeys and a Protectorate vessel in one go? Thank you, Commander. Stay put. Shouldn't take me too long. Done. Won't go into the particulars, but you can trust that ship will blow the moment it hits orbit. Let's get back to Zeb. He still needs a cipher, and he'll want to hear about what happened with Audra.
list of all the
They're stringing up their own people. Sick bastards.
Neat. Guns more. Easily distracted. Your skills are erratic to say the least, but your jack of all trades is often effect. When leveling, you can only add skill points to your lowest. Ooh. Yeah, I bet I gain another skill point. Okay. You know what? Sure. It's not that bad. I think I have to sneak past those fuckers though. I'm gonna have to save. I'll get their shit out of the way first. I got his thing out of the way. I do have to go back and figure out how to get over there first. Come on. Nope, what are you doing? Step on the keyboard. Boop, 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 boop. Step it on the keyboard. Boop, 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 boop. No.
Look alive, Commander.
Halt! Don't come any closer. Oh, huh?
Liquidate 'em.
What's that noise? That was a close one. Thank the Sovereign. Thank you for saving me. I'm waiting here for my partner. We both fled the base separately. If you see him, please send him my way. No. Briggs. Damn you, Montelli. Thank you for telling me and for saving my life, but I need some time to process this. But please take this with you before you go.
Let this log serve as a record of the fact that Sentry's first-class Briggs and Jakes are both still loyal to the Protectorate and the Sovereign, despite their acts of desertion. The mental state of Brigadier Montelli has been rapidly degrading over the past few months, and the Vox relay station is no longer safe. for even the most loyal subjects. Initially, we assumed he was simply being
Armed
overly
and ready.
cautious by increasing base. Lashing out.
Look at him. You ready to waste him? On your command.
Purging the traitors from our ranks. Any infraction, real or imagined, is now seen as an act of treason and deemed grounds for immediate execution. We could no longer live under the abuse of the paradigm. This may make us traitors in the eyes of our superiors, but we will return to be judged when sanity has returned to the Vox relay station.
Alright, you know what? Actually, no, I kind of like the crits. Bells, shock rod. God damn it, so close. That plant looked like a creature.
Let me handle this.
Oh my god.
You sure do go through ammo, don't you? Not to worry. We can always craft us more.
Hear that? It's challenging us.
Alright, now we save.
Raptidons are ever malleable. Eden doesn't want them around and they don't belong here, but they sure carved out a place for themselves. I can respect that.
Time to earn my commission.
Keep howling. We're coming for you. together.
Holy
See
shit.
these half-eaten remains? They're a sign. Matriarchs lose their appetite when they're on the verge of going into a state of torpor. She'll have retreated into hiding to conserve her energy. But I got one way to get her attention. You know how Doc mentioned pheromones? Well, just so happened that I procured some Raptidon glandular extract in my travels. Should do the trick. A matriarch with 3 full stomachs ain't coming out of hibernation unless she senses a threat to her authority. She hates rivals. Oh, not a lot of people know about the hallucinogenic properties of Nebulium. Enhanced soldiers keep a vial in case we're captured. It renders us pretty useless to torturers. Let me think. Yeah, 3 parts pheromone and 2 parts Nebulium ought to do it. Use that as the lure and the matriarch won't know what hit her. Ready for this? I was inquiring more about your current manner of fortitude, but I'll take it. All right, let's do this.
Looks like a fight!
Practicing some battlefield medicine. Phew. We should harvest a limb from the matriarch while the body's still warm. That's the limb. Bring it here, would ya? Law, look at this part. That's twice the muscle mass of a Raptidon hunter. Undamaged nerve endings? Even the coloration's to my liking. Can't ever discount
And
the
slightly
aesthetics.
singed.
You're no slouch, you know that? If we had more soldiers with your talent, we would have taken Eden months ago. You earned it. Whenever you're ready, we should head back to Fairfield. Have a word with Doc Tinsley now that I have both the skeleton and matriarch specimens. In honesty, I don't know which one I should ask Doc to patch me up with. Can't go wrong with either, but one could be the better choice. If you've got an opinion, I'm keen to hear it. The material we harvested from the skeleton crabble could allow me to fire off scalding shell shards. They'd pierce
Alright.
through armor easily,
That
I
sounds cool.
imagine. And the part from the Raptidon matriarch should let me camouflage myself at will, like other Raps can. I'd be
Okay.
able to close the distance and heal you up without the enemy noticing. Exactly what I was thinking. I'm good to head to Doc's lab with the news and this part when you are. Huh. The drainage pipe must be coming right from the Vox relay. They're lucky the Raps ain't chewed their way through yet.
Can I remain unsullied under the command of a rambling, nonsensical persecutor? Oh, hello there. You seem to have caught me at a most inopportune time. Was just, patrolling the sewers, monitoring for suspicious activity. Now, I must kindly ask that you vacate the vicinity. Your presence here is proving distracting, to put it mildly. The what? Word to the wise. A protectorate station is hardly the place to be making light of one's affiliations. Brigadier Montelli would be ecstatic to hear you spout such humorous quips. You'd be labeled a heretic. But I'm sure he'd chuckle as you swung from the gallows. Forgive my unease. I thought Montelli sent you to see to my execution, or some other absurdity. I don't know what's going on here. The station's changed. It's become a damn charnel house, stained with the blood of my brothers and sisters. I don't know what to do. I just don't wish to die. I can't... That'd be a fine idea. If only there weren't a group of starving raptidons that saw fit to make a den so close to the grate. I can? Oh. I suppose I'm now off to a world filled with uncertainty. Savage wildlife. And miscreants always on your heels. Here. This key card should unlock a storage cache up above. It has some supplies in it that'll likely do you more good than they have me.
Thanks, bud.
Give the order and I'll take care of it, Commander. Maintaining perfection.
Need a key card. Where can I get a key card from?
Enemy back. Hostile stop.
Quickly. We must all bear witness.
Technicians Acna and Gastrell, you stand accused of manufacturing a fatal flaw in one of our valued dragoons. Have you any last words to express your shame?
That dragoon was already defective. Oh, we were only rebuilding the logic assembly so that...
At last, the truth alights. I hope this belated confession unburdens your conscience, though it will do nothing to commute your sentence. On the charges of sabotage and treason most contemptible, I find you both guilty.
No. No, please! This is all a misunderstanding! We're loyal!
That motherfucker.
More loyal subjects executed. And valued
yeah,
technicians, no less.
And I
cannot see how reducing our own manpower guides us down a path to victory. Wait, I recognize you. From Horizon Point. Yes, just outside the Skip Labs. Before the incident.
Were you
Didn't I
in the...
set security on you?
Oh my god,
how are you here?
It's the guy in the
Alive.
fucking...
You got security called on you outside the Skip Labs? But wasn't DeVries already inside the Skip Labs at that point?
You must have been the cause of everything that happened that day. And to think I could have stopped you. Perhaps I would have, if I'd not been so vexed over mere demerits. Others named Hogarth a traitor, but I never believed it. If anything, Montelli is inflicting more injury to the Protectorate right now than the whole of what Hogarth is accused of. In any case, the writ all but obliges me to aid you. Perhaps now we can put an end to all of this lunacy. If I can just speak with Montelli, maybe I can persuade him to stand down. Go to his terminal. Search for any information on it that may be deployed against him. Also, while you're there, notify High Command that I'm taking control of the station. I'll admit there's some risk in having my actions misinterpreted. I could be named a traitor, as Vigilant Hogarth was. Or sentimental refreshment. No. Surely High Command will understand the need for this transfer of power. What I do now, I do for the Protectorate, not myself. Besides, Montelli is not merely my superior. He's also an old friend. I must make some attempt to get through to him. Remind him of what true service to the Protectorate means. That's not... I'm not... How did you... By the Matriarch. If I'm so transparent to a stranger, Montelli will surely perceive the same weaknesses in my character. Much as I prefer a peaceable solution, you're right. The Protectorate would be made stronger by his... passage. If he cannot serve as a general, he may yet serve as an example. It would still be best to investigate Montelli's terminal for anything that might unsettle or unbalance him before our confrontation.
Okay.
You will need your own access card to get upstairs. Blank key cards can often be found in the contraband room, and there's a terminal for encoding access in the security office. Head through the door to the right and continue down the hall. You should find your way without much trouble. Oh, but mind the guards. They'll still attack you on sight. I will join you as soon as you go to confront Montelli. In the meantime, I'll gather what weapons and allies I can.
Did you hear Montelli lock the thrusters?
I heard nothing, and neither did you.
But if the Vox relay launches, we won't be able to change its trajectory. breaking for cover. Reserve set. Let us reconvene.
A little woozy there, Commander.
Not getting up without help, Commander.
Thank you. What's shooting at me?
Lay low, Commander. Set quarters.
Knew you had my back.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, do I have to... Oh, hello. I do have the crits on, right? I do. How much I rent another thing? But look, crit damage, critical chance. Ugh.
Liquidate them.
Start the song. Attacking separately.
Take them into cover. Changing magazines efficiently and
Recommencing hostility.
You're looking pretty scathed, Commander.
Invader neutralized.
Ow. Son of a bitch. So I have to get through this goddamn room.
What in the where now?
Lay low, Commander. Medics order.
Ow, 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 ow.
Prescription filled. Help me end this fight on my feet.
Yeah, kind of.
Can't have our fearless leader firing on empty. Let's get the craft.
What now? Ah, an intruder. Of course. I was warned the Paradigm would test me, and here you have arrived. And Corbin. By your presence, am I to understand that you've turned renegade as well? Of all the serpents writhing beneath my boot, you were the last I expected to strike at me.
The only renegade here is you, Umberto. You forced my hand through your paranoia and cruelty.
I'm killing traitors. Seditionists! I am purging our prized garden of chokeweed and all manner of slithering things. My methods may seem callous, but a swift response to treason is necessary to prevent this crisis from worsening. Auntie's choice, bah! The invaders are vacuous opportunists dead from the collar up. They would not have found purchase here if not for the festering rot already in our soil.
Festering rot? Hell of a way to speak of your own forces, Brigadier.
Or perhaps your auntie's choice simply lacks the standards to separate out mediocrity. Nevertheless, I am not afraid to speak what's true. Our great protectorate has lost its way. Years of comfort and plenty without stricter enforcement have softened us, made us weak, undisciplined. If only the Sovereign heeded his consul's wisdom, he could restore the Protectorate's honor, instead of shaming his forebears by leaving such a grave task to others, like myself. Perhaps by whatever awful passes for your laws, by protectorate standards, I've satisfied my mandate to protect this station from all threats, without and within.
It's as I feared. You really have gone beyond the reach of all reason and honor. Let's not be too hasty. I don't suppose you have anything more to add? Something that might further our purpose? Now would be the time to deploy it. You incompetent! I asked you to do one thing!
Trusting the enemy to do your bidding. You always were a guileless fool, Corbin. Were it up to me, I would sentence you to the slow and painful traitor's death you deserve. But given the circumstances, your extinction must come quicker. Guards, purge this loathsome treasonist and his odious ally from my sight. Leave none alive.
Not walking this off. Stand it back up.
Oh well. Job's done.
This is the control room. Bet you last month's earnings that DeVries left her mark here.
What the fuck do I do then? I don't have a. What do I do?
I don't know who you are or how you accessed my private terminal, but it won't do for prying eyes to have evidence of my activities. I've triggered the Vox Relay failsafe ejection routine. But worry not. After launching, the station will take several minutes to achieve its pre-programmed self-destruct altitude. So you'll have plenty of time to enjoy the ride before your death.
We gotta do something. If the Vox crashes into Fairfield, it'll kill a whole lot of my people and innocent civilians. Use the control panel. Do the right thing. It's a relief to hear you say so. Go on then, Commander. We're short on time as it is.
Commander, we need to go.
See if. Vox Relay will now launch into space, bearing all from harm.
Move, quick! We crossed into a different planet. Can we leave this area? Let's see, journals.
You've returned, but where are the others? Hold a moment. What's that in the sky? A Protectorate transport?
3. Yeah. Loading 2, 1. Damn it.
What in the blazes was that? What of my team? That wasn't the vessel sent for them, was it? Tell me they were not on board.
A sentinel worked them over bad. Only Audra was still alive when we got there, and she was ready to blow herself up to take out that ship. Luckily, we found another way.
Damn the Protectorate. At least you were able to get through to Audra, and still find a way to avenge our fallen comrades. And what of the Cypher?
Don't worry, Commander. I got this one.
Thank you.
The cipher is 02519W.
Perhaps
Don't worry,
I
I
was
got you, bud.
mistaken about your commitment to making amends, Niles. Thank you for being true.
Can't fault you for having doubts. But I have changed. I am changing.
I hope you'll both forgive me my earlier disposition. I'm not normally so surly. I haven't much to reward you with, but take this. It's something I had started on for Niles long ago. Hopefully it fits. This information came at a steep price, but I'll put it to good use. Expect to hear from me should our cause require further assistance from the Earth Directorate's best. Never fear. Next time, I fully intend to involve you in said trouble before it develops into a full-blown predicament.
Reckon I like the sound of that. Until next time, then.
What is that ticking noise coming from? Oh, you hear that? I'm not crazy, right?
I've been bartering with defectors. Traded one force rocket for a whole tin of prestige force glow. Straight up.
Every time I think I'm having a bad day, I just tell myself, wait till tomorrow.
It'll probably be worse. Thank you, bud. He knows what's up. Ooh, okay. Armor. Immune to shock. I like him being the tank. So, oh, okay. That's cool. You do plasma damage, and then
Back again? I hope the hunting has gone well. Certainly, if you've procured the right materials. I've been fine-tuning the procedure in the meantime. I do believe it'll be as smooth as Crabble butter.
I'm gonna assume Crabble butter's especially smooth, because I'm ready to feel like myself again. I've decided on the skeleton Crabble graft. It's time for the program to branch out, and I expect this clone will serve me mighty well. If you don't mind, I'll go ahead and take this spare part off your hands for my own research.
Oh, the skeleton Crabble will be a splendid match for you, Inez. Go on now. Get sorted while I get this machine up and running. Mind the Raptidon drool on the table. No need to be nervous. I promise.
Thank you for the bedside manner, Commander. As you can tell, I've got a nervous temperament and jump at the sight of my own shadow.
Enough distractions, please. I need the utmost focus for my work. This is beautiful work.
That's
my best
cool.
yet. How does the limb feel, Inez? Any numbness? Pain?
Yeah, both. Body's not accustomed to the presence of another limb. Feels like I've got an extra passenger in my nervous system. But it certainly beats feeling like I'm bleeding on the inside. Or fighting the urge to feast on raw human flesh.
Look at
like
biceps.
last
Look
time.
at
Well, I'll certainly be having words with that surgeon, leaving you in a state like that. Now, you come back straight away if anything bothers you.
Will do, Doc. I thank you. And you, Commander, without your help, I don't know what I might have done. Whatever you need going forward, I'm there. You got my word.
Alright, so do we have anything else we need to clean up while here? this map. I think we're good. That'll be it when we get back on the ship. So, do we have to go back on the ship now? Find peerless journey to the grove. Oh, no.
Ah, there you are. I was expecting you 4 minutes and 27 seconds ago. But never mind that. I have a missive for you. Highest priority. Recipient's eyes only.
From who?
All I can tell you is that it is from Arcadia's most judicious custodians, the Order of the Ascendant. I am not privy to any information beyond that. Oh, they did also say it was important. I was tasked 6 months ago to deliver it to whomever ship was at this landing pad at this exact time. Well, 4 minutes ago, like I said. All other questions may be answered by viewing the missive, I expect. Farewell, and as they say, may all your endeavors come to fruition.
Time to watch whatever.
Increased magazine size, that's cool.
Watch whatever it was the messenger had for us.
My system still ain't gotten the memo we're clear of the relay. I'm itching to keep running. We're damn lucky we got out in time, Commander. Real glad you found a way to mitigate the destruction. Without the relay looming over all, maybe the island can finally recover. Lon knows it's seen enough as it is. Sounds like your old pal DeVries was in deep with the Order. Now, I don't know a whole lot about them, but I don't reckon fanatical is part of their employee code of conduct. And as you've seen, that kind of loyalty can pose a real problem to everyone else. But we'll track her down before it comes to a head. Don't you worry.
Do you want to talk about something else?
When I first joined up with you, I figured Milver Street and Carr knew you'd do a good turn for our folk eventually. Thought if I tagged along, it'd be good for my resume or some such. And it seems all of us were right. That relay ain't a threat anymore. But one thing I couldn't quite figure out all this time is what you were getting out of helping us. Uh-huh. I've heard that one before. Ain't had many dealings with the Earth Directorate. You and Ibarra are the first agents I ever met, in fact. But you get things done. I trust you. As for Ibarra, verdict's still out. He insults Auntie's choice a mite too much for my liking. But that's the Earth Directorate's company policy, ain't it? No, I get that. If you wanted to, you would have done so already. Look, I'm sorry. I ain't intending to get into any grievances here. Let's just say I'm a little dubious about the whole keeping corporations and corrupt governments in check thing. Ain't seen evidence of it yet. But maybe you're liable to prove me wrong. Anyhow, reckon we should keep moving.
Do you still need to talk?
I feel strange. In a good way. Auntie's documentation doesn't describe the side effects of grafting with a Crabble, but so far, not hearing complaints from me. I'd say this officially puts me back in full fighting form. If you ever thought I might slow you down, you can give those fears a kiss goodnight. Rather kind of you to say, but we both know you can keep pace with just about anything on this island. I got a good feeling about this partnership of ours. Just want to reiterate that I'll make good on my end of the deal. I plan on proving my worth to you and to Auntie, no matter what it takes. I expect we're going to have quite the adventure together. I appreciate you hearing me out. We should move on.
Alright, cool. I just want to see if there's a workbench. Workbench is over there. Downstairs over here?
Careful now. Oh, you sure haven't lost any of your boundless energy.
God damn it, where is your workbench? Thank you.
Greetings, Agent of the Earth Directorate. I am Ruth Bassar, presiding Bishop of the Order of the Ascendant. At this time, I can only presume you think us your enemy, directly responsible for your colleague Augustine DeVries' actions way back on Horizon Point. I assure you, we were not. A splinter group was behind that heresy. The collective of scientists and scholars I lead are committed to elevating humanity by pursuing a greater understanding of reality. I believe our goals are not incompatible. We both oppose the Protectorate, and we both wish to preserve Arcadia from ruin. We can help each other. I entreat you to speak with Abbot Newell. He can be found in Golden Ridge at Matriarch's Mercy. He will aid you in your mission, and hopefully, you will see fit to aid us in ours. Nav key coordinates to the Golden Ridge landing pad on Dorado are embedded in this message. Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you.
Reckon we've got our work now for us. Let's head to Golden Ridge.